16-year-old Daysha Cazley was a loving and compassionate young girl who had a passion for fashion and education. She was a junior at Gavin High School and loved spending time with her family and friends. Daysha had a huge heart and so much life ahead of her. Never could anyone have imagined the chain of events that would soon take place. Just after 6 a.m. on March 13th, South Holland police were called to the Holland Inn and Suites Hotel at 1122 East 162nd Street for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would find an unresponsive teen girl suffering from a gunshot wound. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office identified the victim as 16-year-old Daysha Cazley, who was sadly pronounced dead at the scene after succumbing to a gunshot wound to the chest. Police believe that Daysha and a 21-year-old suspect, who possibly was living at the hotel, got into an argument when she pulled out a gun and shot her. According to the South Holland police chief, the shooting was a result of a very unfortunate domestic dispute. Apparently, 16-year-old Daysha Cazley was in a romantic relationship with 21-year-old Kenesha Lang. As of right now, it is unsure as to exactly what started the argument. A Facebook post alluded to the fact that the suspect had previous anger issues in a past relationship. The post says, "This is so sick. I was involved with that girl a few years ago. I knew there was something wrong with her. Your daughter was so young. I'm praying for your family." Daysha's family was distraught and shocked at the entire situation. How could something like this happen to Daysha of all people? Someone with such a huge heart that would do anything for anyone. They just want justice and answers as to what really happened in that hotel room that morning.
Never think in a million years that anything like this will happen to her.
Daysha Cazley's family returning to the scene of the crime today, where police say the 16-year-old girl was killed Monday morning.
I just want to get answers like what actually took place.
For a young woman who had so much life ahead of her, it was cut short in a senseless murder that her family will never fully understand.
It's heartbroken as a mother. You know, her life was taken at a short, early notice. You know, she probably didn't think nothing of it as her being a person that's always helping and giving. She didn't think that her life was going to be taken just like that.
It was her big heart, Regina Harris believes, that led to her daughter's death. South Holland police say around 6:15 Monday morning, Daysha and her friend got in some sort of dispute at this Holland Inn and Suites hotel where family believe the suspect was staying. That's when police say 21-year-old Kenesha Lang shot and killed the 16-year-old, now charged with first-degree murder.
She didn't even think when it came down to killing my cousin, taking her life. She didn't think about her future or the family that she had. She didn't think about anything. She really hurt us.
A junior at Gavitt High School in Hammond, Indiana, Daysha leaves behind a mother, father, and countless family members who love her.
That was my only niece, you know what I'm saying? And that right there, that's something that I would never forget. That's going to stay with me forever. And I don't never take death with him. This one right here, it really destroyed me on the inside. I feel empty.
She worked. She was always a hard worker. She just loved her sisters, her brother, her family. Anyone that came around her, she just had that energy of love.
A GoFundMe was created by Daysha's family to cover her unexpected funeral expenses. 21-year-old Kenesha Lang has been charged with first-degree murder and is being held at the Cook County Jail with no bond. The case remains ongoing.